Welcome back, dear friends. We were looking after into history of Indian Constitution, and in our last lecture, we have completed uh, part second, sub part fourth. Now we are going to sub part fifth, that is from 1947 onwards up to 1950. So this part has created in three points, that is formation of Constituent Assembly part 1, part 2 and part 3. Now we'll look after into formation of Constituent Assembly part 1. As we have been known previously in our lecture that the Constituent Assembly of India, it was elected to write the Constitution of India. Following India's independence from Great Britain in 1947, its members served as the nation's first parliament. Actually, if we see, this idea of Constituent Assembly was previously proposed in 1934 by Mr. M. N. Roy, who was called to be a pioneer of communist movement in India and advocate of radical democracy. In 1935, it became an official demand of the Indian National Congress, and Mr. C. Rajagopalachari, who was voiced the demand for a constituent assembly on 15th November 1939 based on the chapter of adult franchisee. Now this demand was accepted by the British in August 1940. On 8th August 1940, a statement was made by Viceroy Lord Linengo about the expansion of Governor General's Executive Council and the establishment of the War Advisory Committee or War Advisory Council. This offer was also known as August Offer. This offer was included giving full weightage to the minority opinions and allowing Indians to draft their own constitution. So, for creation of the Constituent Assembly, this was the first phase which has been treated to be August Offer. Secondly, in the second part, we will look after that how this Constituent Assembly has seen during the period of Cabinet Mission Plan. So, under this Cabinet Mission Plan, the election were held for the first time for the Constituent Assembly. The Constitution of India was drafted by the Constituent Assembly and it was implemented under the Cabinet Mission Plan on 16th May 1946. So, the member of Constituent Assembly were elected by the provincial assemblies by a single transferable vote system of proportional representation. Further, the total membership of the Constituent Assembly at that time was 389, of which 292 were representatives of the state, 93 represented the princely states, and 4 were from Chief Commissioner provinces of Delhi, Ajmer Mewar, Korgo, and British Balochistan. Now, after that, election for 296 seats assigned to British India provinces were completed by August 1946. During this election, Congress has won 208 seats and Muslim League 73. After this election, Muslim League has refused to cooperate with the Congress, and here the political situation was deteriorated. Due to this situation, Hindu-Muslim riot has begun and Muslim League has demanded a separate constituent assembly in India. Due to this demand, On 3rd June 1947, Lord Mountbatten, who was called to be the last British Governor General of India, he has announced his intention to scrap the cabinet mission plan. This step has culminated in the Indian Independence Act 1947 and a separate nation of India and Pakistan has been created. Further, the Indian Independence Act was passed on 18th July 1947. If we look after into this act, it was earlierly declared that India would become independent in June 1948. But this situation of partition gives rise to independence on 14th August to Pakistan and 15th August 1947 to India. So both these dominion were get separated, and the Act of 1947 on 14th August and 15th August has given independence to both of these dominion. So under the second part of the formation of Constituent Assembly, we have seen the Cabinet Mission Plan 1946 for the formation of Constituent Assembly. In the third part, we'll see certain more things related to the formation of Constituent Assembly. Now, in this part, the Constituent Assembly was uh, elected for the undivided India, which has met for first time on 9th December 1946, resembling on 14th August 1947 as a sovereign body and successors to the British Parliament's authority in India. As a result of the partition, under Mountbatten Plan, a separate Constituent Assembly of Pakistan was established on 3rd June 1947. So, up till 1947, we have seen in this part 5th, that is subpart 5th and part 2nd. Uh, the remaining part is also termed as making of the constitution, that we will see in our next lecture.